Alright. So I don't really feel like that intro really needs any more explanation. This is Illusion of Gaia, and my god, my phone is blowing up right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. So, this is kind of like an annual tradition for me. I have to play through this game once a year. And, little disclaimer, I love it. I absolutely adore this game. I think it's one of the better games ever released for the Super Nintendo. And it also gives me an excuse to try out my upscaler, so I'm happy about that. But the other part about this too is it's just a good solid action RPG. And if you can find a way to get your hands on this game, I would highly recommend it. That being said, let's go ahead and dive on in. Alright, my name is Will. A year has passed since I went to the Tower of Babel with my father. My father and his party met with disaster. Somehow I made it back to South Cape. I still can't believe my father is gone. I'll never believe it. When I grow up, I'll be an explorer and see the world. Somewhere, I will meet my father. I kind of like... I'm going to go through this not really talking about like demons have appeared outside of town. If you go very far, you must go with your parents. Alright, Seth, I'll see you guys at the usual place. I have to go home first. I'll see you guys there later. If you don't hurry home, your mother will think that you have kept after school. Well, you got to say, big shoots. Like always, the cave at the seashore. Okay. Anyway, one thing I do kind of like is it kind of just... it just kind of dives right on in to a little bit of the lore, a little bit of the backstory there. And, this is Gaia, by the way. We will be seeing this a lot. This is actually the first time I've used this controller, so we're gonna see exactly how I feel about it as we go. So, not too bad though. But yeah, this game was really good, really ahead of its time in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I should say that in a different way. I think the Super Nintendo games aged a lot better than N64 games did, or even to some extent, like PlayStation 1 games. I would say the N64 games didn't. They aged the worst out of that whole time frame, though. All right. I think it's right over here. Yeah, there we go. So these are red jewels. We're going to be looking for these throughout the entire game. I want to say there's 3 I have to get through here. I'm not doing this with a walkthrough or anything. I'm not overly dedicated to the whole trying to 100% this. Just want to take in all the sights while we're here. Ooh, what you cooking there? Life was a lot simpler back then. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. Yeah, I uploaded one more video before this one, and the audio was absolutely horrendous, so I'm hoping... It's natural for their four friends to call the seaside home. Usually when lessons were done at the school, they gather there to talk and play games until sundown. I am not essentially sure if I should be the one reading or not. I'm going to definitely leave the text on the screen long enough for anybody to read it, but I don't know if I'm that committed. In the future, I might do funny voices or something, but as for right now, I'm not entirely sure. Big news, the Princess of Edward Castle has run away. They say she came to South Cape. Seems legit. I like how he just shuts him down right there, like, no dude, nothing that interesting's happened around here. God bless you, Eric. We need people like you. I'm not interested in girls. I like adventures better. Suit yourself. Will, get over here and sit next to Eric. Don't tell me what to do. Everyone's here. What should we do today? I want to see Will's mysterious power. You haven't seen it? He can move things without touching them. He moved the statue that's in the corner of the cave. Will, show me again. Oh my god. Next, pick a card. Any card. I'll put 4 cards face down. You pick the one you think is the ace of diamonds. Gee. Mechanics. Game mechanics. I'm gonna pick this one. It is the ace of diamonds, of course. Alright. I like how, like, okay, moving the statue is cool and all. I like how Eric is absolutely dumbfounded that Will could get a 1 in 4 chance right, and that was speechless for him. Leaves him speechless. I guess if he does it consistently every single time, but still, it's kind of funny to think about it like that. This is some type of psychic power, right? Yep. Some kind of psychic power thing. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was magic. Most people have 5 senses: sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. I think Will's psychic power is some kind of 6th sense, so Will can see dead people. I didn't catch that. Let's play one more game. Okay. I'm going to win again for sure. We got a mathematician on our hands. If I could only do that. What, get a 1 in 4 chance question right? I don't know, man. Okay. I don't know how this works. I swear, there's a reason why I'm doing this, I swear. I think this is the right spot? I might just be dumb. Ah! Oh, he was there! Muscle memory. I don't know if it'll come back. I'm gonna give this like 45 more seconds. I absolutely just got destroyed by my own muscle memory. I'm actually really upset about that. Alright, 2 more times. 1. Okay, 1 more time. Done. Okay. I messed that up pretty bad. Whoa. That dude's rude. A pig's wrecking the room. But why is there a pig in my house? He's asking the real questions. Very dramatic dialogue. I legitimately have a problem. Oh well, it's gone forever. I'm not worried about it. Oh, I never knew that. The dialogue starts over. Alright. Now the pig is going to use tackle. You shouldn't snort at strangers. Is this your house? Yeah, so. What a conversation. You look a little shabby. Well, excuse me. Your father, mother, not here, huh? Man, this girl is just... She just comes out with the claws, man. He'll come back someday. I just feel like this character just has absolutely no empathy whatsoever. And I guess she said I'm sorry. Welcome home. When I sing opera, I lose track of the time. Dinner's not ready yet. Oh my, I haven't sung like this in a long time. Your grandmother Lola used to be a singer. Fell in love with her voice, that's why I married her. Oh, you, bringing up a thing like that. Well, you shouldn't be surprised to hear that. The girl who was singing with me a minute ago. Uh-oh. It's that girl screaming. Bill is a very observant man. Uh-oh. I don't know you. Be gone. I love how be gone is like... it's just funny that she said that. Like, she's trying to be incognito, and then she's like, be gone! What are you saying? If I don't take you home, I'll lose my head. What do I care if you lose your head? Princess. Look at that animation. Isn't that something beautiful? I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm King Edward's daughter, Kara. Well, I feel as though we've met before, as if we were good friends. Man. Practical joke. She those soldiers didn't have to be nice. There's a big viaduct under the castle. Your grandfather designed it. Really? I used to be an architect. There's a prison under the castle. It's built like a maze to keep the prisoners from escaping. I feel bad that I built a prison where people disappear and are never heard from again. Enough serious talk. Let's eat dinner. Yeah, guys, hey, the whole, like, people being stuck in a prison, either going mad or just never coming back ever again. Yeah, let's talk about a pie. What kind of pie was it? I remember there was a weird pie. We sat down to a feast of snail pie with whipped cream. I only got one piece, but Grandpa Bill ate half the pie. That night, Will dreamed that Kara and he took a trip around the world. After eating snail pie with whipped cream. I left you a slice. Beautiful. Bring the crystal ring from Ullman's Things to Edward Castle. Seth wins a lot. Okay. My astronomer friend says something very strange. A star is approaching the Earth. Huh. That's weird. Let's go to Edward's Castle. I'm sure nothing bad will happen when I get there. This is King Edward's Castle. I must report this intrusion. The guest of the king. I'm sorry, you may pass. Alright. I'm gonna make it weird. Hello there. I'll take that. Thank you. Nothing really down here yet. Innocent people can't enter. So nice of you to make that distinction. So your will. You were summoned by King Edward. Be careful when you meet with him. A little foreboding, but I'm sure everything will be fine. Nothing bad ever happens at the beginning of video games. Aw, that is precious. Well, he's shy. Aw. That's nice. Yeah, I did the thing. Oh. I will literally spend the rest of this video trying to do this. Okay, you know what? No, I won't. I did it once. I don't know. Why not? I'm pretty sure about a third of the people watching this are going to sit there and think this guy is dumber than a bag of hammers. Let him in, or I'll tell everyone your old nickname. Oh, pardon me. Please enter. Wow, Kara knows how to. She knows the art of the deal. She knows what she's doing. I was told to bring the crystal ring to King Edward. Terrible. It's terrible. Again, my father is trying to take something important from someone. I've escaped from the castle before, and now they won't let me go out. Recently, something very strange has happened in the castle. My mother has hired a famous hunter. It's ominous. Whoa. I feel scared. My father and mother seem to have changed. Please save me. Take me out of here. Please. Princess. Please come back, Will. So, fun little fact, if you're ever playing this, if you ever want to not have to double tap to run, just BAM! Look at that. Just gotta talk to him. He'll send you on your merry way. What's this? This is King Edward's castle. Go to the second floor if you want to meet King Edward. Recently a hunter was hired. I wonder what the king is thinking. Well, I don't know. We're just gonna keep on going. So, you are Will. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Let's go see King Edward. Soldier, if you want to keep the king, if you want to see the king, keep your wits about you. I don't know. If you want to see the king, okay, he says the same thing. It's really nothing. I don't trust this. This don't sit right with me. The king sent you the letter. Talk to him. You are just an absolute abundance of help. Thank you. Your Will. You look so shabby. You know, at this point, my character gets that a lot. Did you bring the crystal ring? How dare you say such a thing to me? Guards, throw this impudent weasel in prison. Then go to Will's house and find the ring. I guess, remember when I said earlier those soldiers did not have to be that nice? I like how the queen gets upset that Will called her ma'am. I wonder why I have to suffer so. I wonder what will become of me, meow. Anyway, I have to think of a way to get out of here. Yeah, I just have to figure out a way to get out of the prison where people don't go into and they're never seen again. No big deal. Just a typical weekend over here. This moss has seen thousands of prisoners come and go. Those prisoners must have been encouraged by any sign of life. Ball and Jane. Ball and chain? Someone was chained to this ball. Ooh. It's locked. He softly played the melody he had learned from Lola. Huh, weird. Yeah, I just kind of noticed that. Why did they just leave his flute? I don't know. Give him something to do, I guess. I think you actually have to wait for all this to Soldier's whisper comes from a hole in the ceiling. It's today's ration of bird. Even moss drinks water. Thank you for the quick biology lesson. Will taste some of the bread. The bread is hard. It's the worst thing he's ever tasted. For some reason, he really misses Grandma Lola's creative cuisine and snail pie with whipped cream. Took one bite out of that bread and was like, snail pie with whipped cream? I have to say, that is certainly some delectable cuisine. Still, time passes slowly, but the long day is ending. Pains me to think of the prisoner's feelings not knowing what they should do. While I was trying to think of a way out, I drifted off to sleep. A familiar voice speaks from the flute. Flute. Will, this is your father. Ah, he was a cute child. Isn't Grandma Lola's pie delicious? Sure, Dad, where are you? I love how it's just like this little mundane comment like that just comes out of the flute in the middle of a prison cell. Like, yeah, sure, this is normal. He can't tell him where he is now. I have something to ask of you. Listen. Yes, if it's your wish. No, you deserted me. Sure, we'll go with yes. I want you to save me. I too was once held in this cell. Look at the left-hand wall. Ooh. Dish? Have you heard anything from Grandpa Bill? Grandpa, he was an architect. Grandpa knows the secret of that stone. Secret? Starting now, you will encounter a terrible thing. You see, at least he's upfront about it. Do I gotta? Pick up the stone your enemy left. The power of the crystal is contained there. That power will prove to be your ally. You must make a pilgrimage to the ruins of the world to find the mystic statues. The closer you get to the crystal, the stronger the evil power will be. Well, no time. Quickly, first to the Incan ruins. The flute's voice fades and disappears. So I guess my main question, I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb and I never really paid attention. Where exactly does this game start? Like, where does this game take place? I wonder if this is Kara's pig. What, look, there's a letter and a key tied to its tail. The letter read, sorry to hear that you're in prison. Prison doesn't seem like it's a lot of fun. I'm sorry. It's terrible what my father's done, but hear what I have to say. I too am a prisoner in a prison of silk and gold. But tonight I will leave the castle forever. You also will be free, Kara. Once again, I just want to say, all you have to do is get out of the prison that nobody ever is seen again after they go into. Make sure I equip this. I kind of like this too, like little detail here. Like you can just tell, like it was the 90s, and they wanted something that kind of resembled like what you would do on a computer. And to me, that just screams, well, that, to be honest, real quick. Yeah. Come in here and save really quick. I did not read any of that. Hang on. When you defeat all the enemies in an area, you will get a jewel that increases your abilities. Push the start button to see your locations of your enemies. Find the demons and defeat them. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just go in there and just absolutely give everything in there a beat down. I don't need anyone's help. I can get up by myself. You're doing great, bud. You're doing great. Okay. Combat. You're gonna be seeing me do that a lot. It's like probably my second favorite thing in the world in this game. The good old jump attack. Kind of reiterates that, but I get it. I get it. When I was a kid, I wouldn't have read 2/3 of that. So yeah, combat's very responsive in this game. That's one of the definitely one of my favorite selling points for it, is how smooth the combat actually is. And honestly, the story's good. It's weird. I'm not saying it's like, it doesn't make the most sense until you really sit back and think about it. I would say there's a lot more like surprisingly cerebral things that come up as you go through it, but definitely I would say the story is definitely a plus. Alright. I wonder. That's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna have to do that when I'm not recording. Yeah, the next part 2 of this video, of this game that you see, I'm gonna be doing that like a champ. Don't you worry. Yeah, zoom zoom. I have no idea how I do that, but I love doing it. It's so stupid, but it brings me so much joy. I have to do it, I'm sorry. Alright. Alright. An herb. I'm gonna be saving that for a very specific thing. Ooh. Popped me right in the nose. Wait a minute. We got a survivor over here. All these little defense, all these like stats and all that, they really do add up. But what's kind of cool about this game is, so let's say like you missed like 4 or 5 rooms or however many you want, as an example. Every time you beat, so the way this game works, there's actually like checkpoints, and after you beat a boss, it automatically sets you to the highest level that you could be from that area. So it's very kind of noob friendly in that way. Like if you miss something, you can if you can beat the boss, you will still make it to the max level. When you defeat the enemies, a shiny silver dark gem will appear. If you collect 100 of these, you gain 1 life. Oh. Even if you're defeated, you won't have to go back very far. Red jewel. I'm nervous. Here we go. I have actually had that thing kill me before when I was a kid. I always get a little bit nervous whenever I have to deal with him. Play some music. Alright. Sorry, I had to mute myself there for a minute. Alright. So now we get introduced to something that's kind of a cool mechanic. And I know it's not the only game that's done this, to be honest with you, but at the same time, I like how they did it. How they explained it. Well, I've been waiting a long time for you to come. I am Friedan. I am eternal. Let me help you on your journey. As time goes by, you'll come to understand my nature. I really wish that they had gone back and, I wish to some capacity we could get a little bit more of a backstory about Friedan, because he's kind of an underrated character in all this, in my opinion. But I don't really know if there is some other lore out there that I'm not aware of, or I don't know. I just think it would be kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, so first dungeon, really. Nothing too challenging, really. Just a lot of monsters to clear out. It's a nice little introduction to the game, I guess. No complaints. Red jewel. We do not like having those in our inventory. When the enemies are destroyed, Will can return to his original shape. What I find funny about that, it says can return, but it's not really a suggestion. It's going to happen. I saw you, but I'm surprised you can change your shape like me. I'm Lily, an Itori girl protected by the flower spirit. How do you know a melody you could only have heard from us? I learned it from my grandma. She hummed it whenever she was upset. So, like, this character just kind of comes out of left field. I have no idea. There's no... I've had some reply. It tastes rather unusual. She asked me this. The elder is calling. I have to go. We'll meet again. Goodbye, Will. It's just kind of odd that, I don't know. No background on that. But it is what it is. Right now we're still building the world and the lore here, so it's all good. You guys are still doing it. Proud of you. Proud of you both. Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. Of course you've come. Thank you. Was the guard asleep outside? His nickname is Old Snorehead. Sleeping again. Your little pig has come. His name is Hamlet. Cute, isn't he? He's very smart. He has some kind of strange pig power. Please take me out of here. I think every sentence I just read that came from her just made my day. Like, that was all I needed to be happy today. Found a large, yummy roast leg of yak. Everything ready. Let's go before the soldiers find us. Oh. Hey, dude, that dude's still there. Okay, we're done. At last, we leave. Let's go to your house. I'm worried about your grandparents. They hurry to Will's. That is really a cool world map. Oh man. What's happened? Well, it's awful. Who would do such a thing? The answer to that question, Kara, is a frat house. A frat house would do this kind of thing. I love how she called him Grandpa Bill. Like, I'm one of you guys now. I'll look upstairs. I'm gonna keep practicing doing my... There's a timer. You have to wait. So. Oh. Spark, a jackal. The jackal's here. Jackal. He's the hunter hired by Mother, an evil man who will stop at nothing. Once he starts after you, there's no stopping him. He has no regard for human life. My grandpa and my grandma. Don't worry, you two. Who are you? I'm Will's friend. I'm Will's friend. We both met him yesterday, and we're both his friend. Your grandpa and grandma are safe. They're in my village. Itori Village. I've never heard of this village. My village has a barrier around it. Ordinary people like you can't see it. Let's go, Will. Okay. I'm going too. It's far too dangerous for a princess. I think something good is going to happen. I want to try it for that red jewel one more time. And if I can't get it, I'm leaving. I don't even know if I can get it. I'm gonna give this about 45 more seconds. No, I think I blew it. I don't think it's possible to go back. I don't think it's possible to get it anymore. Can I do a thing? Once again, I really need to do that when I am not recording. Alright. So that was the first dungeon. I think this would be a good place to stop for right now. And I will continue on later. If you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you watching. Feel free to leave a comment. And I will get back to this very soon. Have a good one.